Welcome to NFL Uncorked. I'm Lakisha Wesseling, and it is time to celebrate, y'all. Real football is back. I repeat, real football is back. Thank you, Jesus. So each week, I will bring you guys my top storylines, plus so much more. We'll talk football, we'll talk fashion. I'll tell you who's a hit and who is a miss when it comes to style. You know, of course, we're gonna be talking wine. And throughout the season, I'll even feature some special guests. This is stuff that you definitely won't want to miss. So let's get right into it. Top storyline number one, Lamar Jackson. The Baltimore Ravens quarterback did nothing but ball out on Sunday. All off season and last season, people would say, he can't throw passes, he's just a run-first quarterback. Well, he proved all the haters wrong on Sunday. Listen to this. He finished with a career-best 5 touchdown passes and 324 yards. But get this, he did it all in three quarters. And he only ran 3 times. Plus, after the game, he even joked around saying, quote, not bad for a running back. And what's that quote from the movie Mean Girls? Don't let the haters stop you from doing your thing. Well, that's exactly what Lamar did. And this is a fun fact for you guys. He became the youngest player in NFL history with the perfect passer rating. Man, I gotta drink to that one. Top storyline number 2. The Cleveland Browns laid an egg on Sunday after all the hype in the offseason. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I was on the hype train. Hell, I'm still on the hype train. But I got to give props to the Tennessee Titans. Their defense played freaking amazing and literally shut them down. The Cleveland Browns came out and had an amazing opening drive, but it was literally downhill from there. Quarterback Baker Mayfield was sacked 5 times and had 3 interceptions. Their offensive line was horrendous. Greg Robinson was ejected from the game for kicking Kenny Vaccaro in the face, and then his replacement was injured. Like, the offensive line, it's got to be fixed soon. Like, this is a huge problem. It needs to be fixed stat. Also, the Browns need to show more discipline. They had 18 penalties for 182 yards, and this is the most by a Cleveland team since 1951. The Browns played the Jets in week 2. Like, I pray that they play better, because if not, it'll be more than Odell Beckham wearing a watch on the field making the headlines. You heard? Top storyline number 3. The Jaguars placed Nick Foles on injured reserve. The quarterback suffered a broken clavicle, so he'll be out for at least 2 months. Now, this is a huge blow for Jacksonville, because the Jags signed the Super Bowl 52 MVP back in March, hoping that they found the answer at quarterback, and then this happens in the season opener. Like, what the heck? 1 game. But then, on the bright side, rookie Gardner Minshew. What a dope name. Now listen to this. He finished with 22 of 25 passes for 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. But take a look at this. Look at that. How can you not love this dude? Like, the mustache isn't even new. Like, he's been rocking this thing for years now. You know, that's pretty impressive right there. Like, dude is impressive. He's got swag. He's cool. He's calm. He can handle the pressure. Like, I love this dude. Gotta say that I'm team Minshew right now. Top storyline number 4. In case you didn't know, Andrew Luck retired right before the start of the season, which meant backup QB Jacoby Brissett was named the starter for the Colts. Now, all eyes were on Jacoby Brissett this game because people were wondering, you know, can he be a franchise quarterback? Why, yes. Why, yes, he can after the way he played on Sunday. He looked freaking phenomenal. He completed 21 of 27 passes for 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. And honestly, if it wasn't for the special teams, the defense, which usually plays great, did not play so well, and veteran kicker Adam Vinatieri missed 2 field goals and an extra point. Like, that's not like him at all. So was that just a bad game, or is there something more? Like, that's what I'll be looking for in week 2. Like, what's going on? That's just not like him at all. Top storyline number 5, Kyler Murray's late comeback. The Cardinals were trailing 17-0 in the second quarter, 17-0, and then 18 in the fourth. And then somehow they made it 27-27, and the game ended in a tie in overtime. Like, how does that even happen? The number 1 overall pick, he looked horrible. And then somehow he made an epic comeback and found his way. Like, he went 23 for 38 for 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. But it'll be interesting to see what he can do next week against a good Ravens defense. Now, that'll be a real test. All right, let's get to some fun stuff. It's fashion time. Let's see who's a hit and who is a miss. Week 1, we have Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. He's rocking some green, I'd say money green, after just becoming the highest paid running back. And I'm not sure if that jacket, like, is it velvet or not, but the shoes, and the suit just tailored super nice. Like, this is classic. This is just smooth. This looks great. And then this week, for a miss, we have Cam Newton, Panthers quarterback. Now, usually he pushes the envelope a little bit, just get you to the edge. And this week, he just went a little too far for me. Like, he looks like somebody's grandma or something, and is that barbed wire on his hat? Like, stop. And if you watched All or Nothing this year, then you saw how much effort Cam puts into his look. Like, this is not it. Like, I'm just not feeling it. Like, do over, try again. Like, this is a big fat no. So that's it for this week. I'm sipping on one of my go-to wines. This is Apothic Red, and you can literally get this in the store usually for less than $10. And it's not the fanciest wine, but I love it. It's a red blend. It's smooth. It's my go-to. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for this season. Be sure to subscribe because you won't want to miss anything. Cheers to football. Till next week.